you cannot handle real work, reality talk, 80+ language, simply skip the video.
Vlog number 74. Like I promised in previous videos, I'm giving away the make.com scenarios, which you can use for automate processes in your life to increase your productivity in less amount of time. So today the first scenario that I shared is an automation for for Instagram Reels distribution. Now, a lot of people do not understand why you should actually distribute content, or even create content and then distribute the content. The thing is, one single piece of content can, get you so much more views when you upload it to multiple platforms. And like I do on this YouTube channel, the long form videos don't get a lot of views, but the shorts, they do, and I cut them up with CapCut AI. I don't do it manually because that is pretty much undoable to implement that working structure into my life at the moment, because it's pretty busy. But let me give you an example, and what I'm always trying to push people to, and I'm going to use the word pushing, because a lot of people miss out so much opportunity, so much money they leave on the table. So I speak to any kind of business owner who thinks that they have to outsource it to marketing companies, and the fees that they cannot simply not pay. So this is for you if you have a small business, a big business, and you think you don't have the budget to actually hire people. And I think, okay, my personal opinion about marketing companies, they charge those fees, and then that you still have to pay for a lot of extra stuff like maintenance and I don't know what. I do it a total different way. If I don't perform, I simply don't get paid, and I think that's a better business model for any kind of person and also business. But anyway, that's a different story. The thing is, let's get back to you as a small business owner. A small business owner sits on his own business, and or his wife and or his children are involved. So if you're not on social media, then you simply missing out. And be very honest, most of the small business owners that I know, and when they sit with their families on the business, they do have at least 1 hour per day. So if you're one of those people and you feel a little bit stepped on your toes and you think, yeah, Dylan, I'm actually not on social media, but I also don't know really how. Well, I'm gonna give you the scenarios. And the thing is, in the Telegram group, and the link is below, you can find the first scenario to distribute your content on Instagram. So what could you do as a business owner? Now, first of all, if you travel to your business, you can speak about your business while you're driving a car. Simple example. Boom, video. What else? What else could you do? Let's pretend that you own a liquor store. I would create multiple Facebook pages, Instagram accounts. One is all about whiskey. One is all about vodka. One is all about, well, you get the picture, right? Very niche specific. And of course you can go way much deeper, but I'm staying more on the surface so people can understand. So you create multiple accounts. And let's pretend you got a liquor store. You create now in 1 hour 5 Facebook pages. Boom. Let it swirl over there. That is your start of your social media empire. And don't look now straight away to the people who have millions of views. I also don't. If I think about those people on YouTube who have millions of views on single videos talking about the most dangerous neighborhoods in Sofia, which I think is totally bullshit, I would also go totally nuts. But I just am here for the long run. And I think people who start offline businesses, been there, done that multiple times. The thing is, you're also in it for a longer amount of time. The fact that you invested and took the gamble to set up a small business, you know, any kind of small business, retail, I don't know what you're selling, any kind of commodity, maybe a service business, you know, you're already ahead of a lot of other people who never and willing to take the gamble. And most of the people, they will use their wives, their children, and or family members that they can use as a shield, as an excuse why they didn't do it. So if you already started a business, you're already ahead. But the thing is, you're anyway busy with it, and you're anyway busy with scrolling. You know, just be very honest and look in the mirror and say, yeah, I waste. While I'm on the business, I do look at my Facebook, I do look at my Instagram, and I'm a consumer. But in the meantime, you are a business owner, let's say it like this. You know, I have my own thoughts about what is a business owner. But the thing is, you are a business owner. Why not optimize your effort, your reach with your products? Try to make those extra sales. You know, try to build that trust. And I know some of you people say, yeah, but nobody in my neighborhood doing it on social media. Why would I? Nah, yeah. See, then you're already with that mindset. You are a bench sitter, and you're probably gonna stay on the bench for the rest of your life, and you're gonna get old in your small business, and you're gonna be bored out of your mind. And yeah, I can mention one example actually. This guy, he runs his, I'm not gonna mention the niche because I know one of those people is watching it. He's running his business for over 30 years, but his whole, a very simple, you know, he doesn't see the opportunity anymore. Because when I look through his window, it's one big mess. He misses opportunity of displaying his products. He misses so much stuff, you know, and I don't believe that any business owner has the intention to end up after 30 years in the same business at the same spot. That's not something what you want. You just bought your own job, so don't get into this mindset, people. So what can you do? Oh, they play actually very good song over there. Anyway, start distributing content. And this specific scenario is about distributing content to Instagram. You can find it in the Telegram group, and there's a section in the Telegram group, automation. So just look for it. There's only six topics in my Telegram group. Also e-commerce, which I all fill up. I also will share proof that I know what I'm talking about. But anyway, when you doing the first steps, start thinking about, you know, what you're already doing. Start sharing what you're doing to maintain your business, what you also try to do to make your business thriving. Also what you're doing to actually get released from your location, you know, that you don't have to be on your business. Think a little bit ahead. And the thing is, it starts with be out there, you know, destroy your competition as much as you possibly can with your knowledge that I'm actually trying to share with you, and I give it away. I give everything away. The only thing that you need to do is try to see the value, because this is another side of the coin. By giving everything away, which I'm doing, people don't value what's given away for free. And that's why I also like to speak to business owners or people who consider to do business, because they see value in effort. They see value in being out there. And I also know many business owners don't see the value of being on social media. I understand it, because a lot of people, if you're watching this, by the way, I offer everybody here in Sofia, actually also in other cities, to go on Google my business listing and list. It's for free. and I will just add it to my Google Maps profile, which you also can find in the description below. But with this you can get at least in the first year over between 25,000 and 50,000 views extra on your business at no cost. Then also get a little bit more down to the numbers. Even if 1% of those people would buy something from you, you already had more clients than you have now with only investing 15 minutes of setting up your Google My Business profile. Just saying. And again, I'm giving this away for free. I'm not knocking on your door 1 year later, hey, no, for me it's abundance. I gave it away. My Google Maps profile has at the moment over 3.1 million views every month. Over, okay, I don't know the exact statistic, but I think I got every month over 100,000 views at least. So at least that one is very nice working. So, but I'm giving away those views through Google My Business. I'm giving now away the first scenario for Make.com. That's for distribution. Then you need to go, of course, a little bit more guidance probably on creating massively. Oh, wait a minute, because I think YouTube just would do the copyright thing. I need to speak a little bit louder because the people's playing music over there. Anyway, so when it's about creating the content, I made some very simple examples. Liquor store, talk about whiskey, blah blah blah, all the history behind it. Also make it country specific, vodka in Bulgaria, vodka whiskey in Bulgaria, etc. And you can create tons and tons of content around it, and then add from your own daily things what you do around the business. Maybe even show people that you're a real person, that you're funny to hang around with. You know, put a little bit humanity in it, in the business. And you know, people say keep personal and business separate, and you know what, I have my own opinion about this, because you know how I think about people in suits at daytime smile at you, and at night they wouldn't even pay a single second attention while they're walking around in their jogging pants like I do every day. But I pay attention to the world around me every single second of the day that I'm awake. So, and there's some sort of authenticity problem in my own weird perception of reality. Just sharing. Giveaway, just take it or leave it. Start doing something. You're anyway already spending time on your business, and when you think that you're so incredibly busy to spend an extra hour on your business to get possible more clients, yeah, I don't know, maybe you should stop a little bit mindless scrolling. Do not stop, by the way, watching, just a sec, watching all the videos that I'm going to share, the giveaways. I'm also wanted to do about this camera. Again, I'm going to give away this camera the moment I can make a nice upfront deal with a camera company, and then I give it to the next person who wants to start their vlogging journey. And I also explained in previous videos why I'm actually prefer to use a camera like the GoPro Session 4, which I bought from the pawn shop for an incredibly price, instead of a phone, is simply because it has only a one-sided camera and I don't make people feel uncomfortable with it. So for the next person who is also a little bit more interested in the well-being of other people, so you don't want to make people feel uncomfortable, then this is a good start for you. And you know, like I said, for the reaching out to the companies, I compiled, and I'm gonna finish it today, a 5-part email sequence, and it contains all kind of leverage points, or points of trust building. You know, there's a lot of psychology behind it, but I will share this one also publicly, so you can just duplicate it and make those deals up front while you actually just in the start of your vlogging business, or you can even change it to make any kind of other deals up front while you're building, you know, your own thing. So like this, I also increase my visibility to, let's say, the people that I do want to make eventually more deals with, and or maybe if you're watching and you say, yeah, Don, that sounds pretty doable. I can actually build those social media pages in 1 hour, because I do have 1 hour of time. And not only this, it's not only for business owners. If you're a 9-to-5 person, start building those audiences. Look where your interests are, and think like the way I just mentioned as an example, the liquor store. So for example, if you're interested in, I don't know what can you be interested in as a normal person? Maybe you're interested in food, so create a food page. And I will go into the how to create massive amounts of content, so you can start building those audiences. And I will have multiple strategies actually to speed up the growth of any kind of page. So let's keep it like this, because yesterday again the first clip was 11 minutes and 59 seconds. Oh no, not the second one, because that's some kind of sweet spot from my first clip speaking, and somehow it freaks me out a little bit, because every day there's at least one clip that is 11 minutes and 59 seconds. Don't know why. I'm not doing it on purpose, but freakishly it happens. And also yeah, but that's me. Then I want to get rid of this. I want to get to maybe the 15 minutes. Anyway, if you didn't subscribe yet, help me out, people. I'm at the moment at 349. I had a little bit of bet with myself that I could reach. Today it's Monday, that I could reach, let's say, 350 subscribers. And when it's about the subscribers, when you get into something, for me, my vlogging journey is pretty transparent, right? I'm just putting myself out there just to share my knowledge, my experiences, and the red flags about people, so you can avoid a lot of heartache, wasting money, wasting time. And next to that, all the red flags that I mentioned about people is not about telling you that people are so incredibly bad. No, it's simply you have to get rid of specific kind of people if you are a person who wants to do a little bit more in life than just 9 to 5, mortgage, kids, die. If you want to do a little bit more, you simply have to get rid of, let's call them people who pull you down. And when it's about my vlogging journey, yesterday there was a person who said, yeah, but you got only 300, yesterday it was 346 subscribers. I said, yeah, but I still got 346 more than you. And when it's about the shorts that I create, I got over 70,000 views at the moment, because I'm constantly looking at the analytics, so it's growing. 70,000 plus views every single month. I think it was 79 this morning I checked. So yeah, that's a little bit more views than somebody who doesn't do anything. Am I bragging over here? No, I'm just telling you, you have to start from somewhere. You're also not going to start with, let's say you start with your Facebook page or Instagram account. I got Instagram account, I cannot even grow it with anything. It sticks on the 140, not even, I think, for years, and I got over 500 posts, I think. Anyway, I'm just being out there, and I know people are watching, and that gives me pretty much the feeling that I'm actually, especially when people researching me. And for this, because I'm meeting a lot of people offline, they can research and they can see what I am about, and also what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and how I think about stuff, and they will see that I'm a little bit more obsessed than the average marketing and or sales company, etc, etc. But anyway, that's my perspective on it. And yes, do I want 1 million plus subscribers? Yes, of course I want. But with the part that keeps me going is simply that I know that I'm actually doing more than the average person. And that has nothing to do with being cocky or acting cocky. Trust me, when you meet me, I'm one of the most No, not the most. I'm a very humble but very disciplined, and now at this age of 46 I'm also a person who set personal boundaries, which I never did, and that cost me a lot of money, time, heartache, heartbreak and headache. And if you would pick up a few of those pieces of advices, you wouldn't lose so much time. But is my life one big mess? No. At the moment it's pretty good. 3 years ago, see, I lost 3 times everything in my life. The last time when I was 41. Now I'm in the upscaling phase of all the things that are going on. I'm doing everything from the phone, and now I'm ready to share a lot of stuff because I'm in peace with everything, and things are getting more stable and stable. And of course my life has been always very colorful, and I'm always ready, let's say, for war in the most figuratively way. I'm not asking for war, people run around with guns and throw grenades at me. Anyway, let's stop the first clip. I hope it's not going to be 11 minutes and 59 seconds. Anyway, ciao for now. I kept it very, very basic, and this is the thing about my calisthenics journey. And when I share my exercises, everything is based upon getting in shape or staying in shape with the least amount of within the least amount of time and with the least amount of effort. And let me also try to get a little bit more into this, because imagine this: you doing the dips, you're pushing out 10 or 15 dips so you can tell all the people that you can do 10 or 15. Well, I prefer to do 5 very controlled dips plus knee raises. Like this, you build a little bit more an aesthetic physique, but not only that, in the same amount of time you probably get a little bit more stronger. And I'm not saying this to brag, I'm just saying this to help out people to get in shape as fast as possible. And my calisthenics exercises are for people who like to be in shape, like to do it in the least amount of time, and trying to do it in the most strategical way. And that's why I want to share my training videos and the way I'm doing it. And the thing is, I'm nothing in comparing with those people who's swinging on the bars, and this is no disrespect, but most of those guys are skinny guys. And of course there are very muscular guys also who are doing, but we all know, they have to watch what they eat, and because it really puts a lot of pressure on your joints. And not only that, the thing is, the way I'm doing it, we're drinking beer, we're eating meat, we don't take any kind of weird powders and or testos, I don't know. And by the way, I had a little, because once I mentioned this, and I think also in my videos, if I would feel that my testosterone, my everything that goes along with testosterone, libido, blah blah blah, insanity over here. The thing is, the level of insanity and my libido is way above, and I can say this, way above average at 46. I'm almost 47. And the thing is, I always said if that would go through the drain, I would take testosterone. But the thing is, I talked with multiple people about it, and they all said, and even the guy who did a very small amount, he also said it. Oh, I'm a lot of mosquitoes. What he also said, your balls are shrinking, and they're coming back. But the thing is, whoa, that was one of those things that I definitely said, no, I don't want that. The thing is, then you probably feel a little bit more, let's say, quote unquote, muscular or man again. But if you lose your balls, I think that is the last thing that I would like to lose. And of course, and I actually watched one video, one guy, he talked about there's something else on the market than testosterone. So the thing is, everything is also constantly developing, right? Everything gets better and better, and probably when I really want to do it, let's say after 10 years that my things go through the drain, that the research and everything, the new products are already so developed again that my balls are not shrinking, because that is definitely something that I don't want 100%. I want to keep my balls. Anyway, let's stop this clip. The thing is, I'm gonna share another training video where I do multiple, I didn't record it today, but I share multiple variations of the pull-ups in a very static and a very simple way. Just one pull-up wide, one pull-up close grip, one pull-up normal grip, and then you simply repeat. You're not pushing yourself to 10, 15, you know, in the space. And I'm talking to the beginners, right? Don't look at those people who do 50 pull-ups. Also, you know, the amount of people had to do really calisthenics, and those are also at the top level people. Yeah, they're muscular, but if you really look at the people around you at the calisthenics spot, most of them, I have to say, the majority of the people on the calisthenics places are in better shape than in the gym. And because in the gym, nothing against the gym people, but we all know the majority of people who bounce around over there, and the personal trainers, people talk each other into using whey proteins, but you know, it keeps you chubby and keeps you coming back, and we don't have to deny this. And the thing is, on the calisthenics spot, some of the spots that I'm coming, people over 70 years 70 years old are training over there, and they look ripped as hell, and I think I want to look like this. And when you ask what they eat, salads, meat, and they do drink regular a beer and or vodka. So I prefer to look at this, you know, those people live a life, don't whey proteins, and in the end you end up still chubby. And there's another thing when I compare my own fitness thing, because once I had a little bit period that I went to the gym a little bit more than normal, but you know, when you stop also the gym, it doesn't stay a long time. It's temporarily to bulk up a little bit. That's how I experienced, especially in my personal journey when it's about the gym. When it's about the calisthenics, I could stop. I think I once did 7 days nothing, and I think I just also got more in shape actually, because yeah, I do it every day, so maybe my muscles got a little bit in rest. But this is how I see it, you know, when you do pull-ups and you dips, you use everything with every rep, every exercise. And if you do the biceps, it's only bicep, okay, your wrist, your hands. But you know, when you do the calisthenics, everything is constantly working together. You know, that's what I also like about it, and the aesthetic physique. Anyway, let's close this clip. Again, before I upload the training thing, I'm not trying to say that I'm a personal trainer, a nutritionist, or whatever, all that kind of mumbo jumbo. No, I'm just showing what I'm doing so you can stay in or get in shape. And especially when you're 40 plus, you want to spend the least amount of time on getting in shape and do what you want to do. Anyway, ciao for now.